Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Remember, it will not resonate with all Taurus individuals, but I'm hoping to get the majority. So this is for Taurus, 5-card spread. See what the beginning energy is. I'm looking for a positive reading. If we don't get one, we'll work it out. Figure out what we can do. See what we got going on here. Taurus feels like they're carrying a burden. That's the 10 of Wands. They're carrying a heavy load. Maybe they're doing too much. Or maybe they're thinking about they need to do more. And they're just carrying a mental burden. Sometimes it's that. But oftentimes this is actually carrying just way too much in your life. Or something is really weighing you down. Okay? In the past, you're breaking free of something or trying to. With the 7 of Swords in reverse. It also means things that you didn't know about become revealed. Maybe some underhanded things that you didn't know about. It also could be that you are flying under the radar. That you don't want everybody to know about what you're doing in life. Obstacle. You're having trouble changing things. Things aren't changing quick enough for you. Or you're having problems adapting to change in your life. And I'm thinking it's more towards that because you got Uranus into your sign now, which has gone into your sign, which is causing all kind of, I don't know, like change to go back and forth or things rapidly going all different directions. You feel tired. And you're losing strength. You feel like life is handing you too much, like that burden. Too much is going on, and you're just losing strength. Some of you may not be feeling well, and it's like you're not telling people you're not feeling well. It's like you're keeping it hidden, or maybe you're thinking people don't care. But we'll find out. I'm going to clarify these and see how we can get a different or more of the story. Obstacle. You feel like there's no give and take. There's nothing going for you right now. Or people aren't working with you. You're under a heavy burden for some reason. And we'll figure it out in a minute. What's going on. And see how we can get a remedy for all this. You're feeling like you lost a lot of drive and a lot of your mojo. You feel like things haven't been working out for you. And you lost your zeal for life, some of you. For those that are going through a heavy burden, this is what you're feeling. For some of you, it's just too much. You've got too much going on and your energy is at. For others, you may be ill. Some others, you're just, low motivation, maybe even a little depressed. But let's find out what's going on and see what we can do about it. Well, in the past, what you were dealing with is the 7 of Swords in reverse. And I told you all the meanings. It could be, breaking free or trying to break free from a burden, flying under the radar, not letting everybody know what you're doing, or discovering something that was underhanded, that was going on around you. Now, the 7 of Swords in reverse, why you there for Taurus, as the past energy. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Maybe it's fortunate that you found out the things that you did, or maybe it's fortunate that you don't tell everybody what you're doing. 7 of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? There's that burden card. That's the key. Maybe you're looking for your fortune, or maybe you're going for it and it's exhausting you. It's a heavy burden that you find your way in life and get the things that you're wanting in life. And for some reason, it's depressing you and it's stressing you out. Now, as the obstacle is the 2 of Pentacles. And this is about trying to juggle certain situations or unable to juggle certain situations. It's too heavy for you. Or that change is not occurring quick enough. All kind of reasons are what this card means. But the Two of Pentacles in reverse, why are you there for Taurus? What's going on? Seven of Swords again. That's about, like I said before, it's not about breaking free, though, with an upright. Maybe you're not wanting everybody to know what you're up to, what you're doing. But it also could be that things aren't changing with sneaky behavior around you or underhanded behavior, whether you're doing it or somebody around you is. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in the upright. Why you there is the obstacle. Now I'm thinking is, I feel like your blessings haven't come in. You're trying to achieve these blessings, but something happened that you did not know about. And change is all around you, but you're feeling like you must drop something and you're in a burden over it. It is the Strength card. It's the Nine of Wands. It's in reverse. You're feeling tired, exhausted, and some of you may be even feeling, like I said, a little ill. So Nine of Wands in reverse. Why you there for Taurus? Anxiety. Yeah, you're stressed out. You're really stressed out, Taurus. Come on. We got to find a situation out of this. But I'm thinking you're carrying a heavy burden about maybe even a secret, or that you heard about a secret or something that was hidden from you. And now you're exhausted. You're mentally exhausted. You're physically exhausted. Spiritually exhausted. So Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in the upright. Why are you there for Taurus? Could have to do with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone taking on an energy. They are in reverse. Maybe something came out with them or a couple of people. That's the Knight of Swords. So I'm seeing fire and air here. Air could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But your anxiety over these situations or people, these energies. The fire energy, they're in reverse, could be quick tempers. People spouting off, and it could have something to do with business arrangements or trying to communicate is way off, and it's causing people stress, especially you. Now the outside environment, there's no give and take here, there's no adjustment. So adjustment card in reverse, why you there for Taurus? Yeah, someone's trying to come at a heartbreak in a way. They have sorrow attached to this, and for that reason, someone is unable to give in because they've been hurt so much in the past that they just don't want to give anymore, and they're just automatically judgmental that something's not going to work. So they almost set themselves up for a fall before it even begins, Sometimes you can speak your way into destruction in your life if you keep on thinking about things that are going to fail before they even start, But whether you're doing this, Taurus, or the person around you, because this is an outside environment or the outside situation which is causing all this, someone's not giving any give and take, and there's a lot of sorrow and heartbreak that was attached, especially to these people around you and yourself in the past. So, adjustment card in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? And someone's really stuck in their head with it too. They're not giving up on this situation. It's hard to get rid of these thoughts with the devil in the upright. I know a lot of people want to say that's a Capricorn, and it is a Capricorn energy, but it doesn't have to be a Capricorn. A lot of times the devil is about obsessions and things chained and not be able to get free from. I see that you're wanting to be free from a burden in the past, but someone's not giving you any give and take, or you're not doing any give and take. The outcome, the Lust card, is in reverse. And that's about not going for the desires you want. We've got to find out why. The Lust card, in reverse, why you there for Taurus? That's you. Possibly, or it could be another Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but they're in the upright. It's just that With everything you've been experiencing or have experienced, you have a lot of burden on your shoulders about things maybe, like I said, not letting everybody know what you're doing, or not seeing things clearly, or things were done underhanded. Like I said, it could be you doing this or somebody else, but I feel that someone is very stressed out over it, and changes are going to occur, and you're wanting things to be fruitful and grow, but you don't know anymore because of what happened. Because of this, your energy is zapped. Your morale, all of that is zapped because of anxieties. And it involves more than just one person. It can involve a fire sign, air sign, or someone having both of these energies. It also could be that people are quick-tempered or very confusing to you, and that people are trying to communicate somewhere, but the communications are breaking down. And the outside environment that's causing a lot of this also is just people just not giving in. No one's doing a little give and take here, playing fair, because of heartbreaks and change situations that is stuck to them. So therefore, in the end, you're feeling like, I don't know if I desire all this. I show, if this is you, the Prince of Discs, you're in the upright. And rightfully so, you are feeling this way, that I do not desire what is occurring here, and I'm going to go for what I want and lift myself up in this situation. But let's get another card. Jumping ahead of ourselves here. The Lust card in reverse. Prince of Discs in the upright. Why are you there? For Taurus. And you're worried, and you're feeling left out, and you're feeling depressed, and you're feeling like you don't want nothing or anybody. You're only wanting what you're desiring, and you don't feel like you're going to get it. And you're going to go into hermit mode. Now, how you change things up, someone needs to do a little give and take. Now, maybe you're willing to do a little give and take, and the other person is not, or the other situation, whatever is occurring, is not, cooperating. But if this is you, how you can change up this situation is to give a little bit more of yourself, not necessarily sacrifice yourself, just more like talking, why is this happening? This is why I feel this way. This is why I don't trust situations anymore, because of past sneaky behaviors and past burdens, and it just left me sick. So the key to this is to tell the people around you what you are feeling, instead of going into hermit mode and keeping it to yourself and making yourself sick. So even if they don't listen, it is always good to express yourself, and maybe they won't listen. Maybe you got to tell it to somebody else. But hermit mode is not the way to go. It's just going to make you sick. So that is the key, is when these stressful situations happen, these sneaky behaviors, these burdens, this anxiety happens, you got to let people around you know what's going on with you so you can release it. And it will release if you do this. Now, I may give you a bonus reading because I'm seeing more feelings of what had happened and what you're thinking and everything you're going through. Is more emotions. So I'm going to give you a bonus reading. Probably give me a few days because I want these energies to change up. I want to see if they'll move on. But you got to understand that going in hermit mode, even though it's good to think to yourself and try to comprehend everything that's going on, staying in hermit mode is not good for you. I know. I do it all the time. It's not good for you. So force yourself out of this mode and let people know how you're feeling. In a positive way. I'm not saying beat them up or rip into them. I'm saying do it in a sensible fashion, that you found out something, or maybe you feel like something's happening. It's good to get it off your chest, and tell people. At least a friend. Okay. So that is your reading, okay? And I'm going to give you another one, like I said, a bonus. Hang in there. I think things are changing up. Remember, I said Uranus was going in your sign, causing this stuff to go back and forth. You'll have bad days, and you'll have good days, okay? So that is your reading, and I'll be back soon, okay? Bye.